Alright guys, today I'm going to be showing y'all how to sidechain a kick and a bass. So when your kick hits, only the low end frequencies of your bass instrument will go down in volume instead of the entire bass instrument itself. This will help you if you need to make your kick drum punch through the mix in the low end, but you don't want to sidechain the entire bass instrument. What I'll be using to do this is FL Studio, Fruity Peak Controller, and Fruity Parametric EQ2. But you can do this in any DAW with other plugins. So right here I have the example, and I'm going to play it with the sidechain on first, and then I'll play it with it off so y'all can hear the difference. So this is with it on, and I'll show you the EQ working. Now with it off. On again. So yeah, pretty big difference, and like I said, the entire bass instrument isn't going up and down, it's just the low end frequencies. I have this set at 63 Hertz. So how you want to do that is let's just say turn this off. This is the peak controller that we're going to be using. So say you have a kick and a bass, okay, and this is going to have no EQ going. So yeah, you have that. Say you have that going and you want to knock down the low end. So first you go to your kick and you insert a Fruity Peak controller, which is going to be right here for me, and you're going to have all these knobs. So basically you don't have to worry about this LFO section, just worry about the peak section. Now this bass volume is going to control where the low end sits at, okay? So for the EQ that we're using, you just want to set it to 50, okay? So you could right click, copy value, and that's just going to get your 50% value. Then you left click on the bass, you go paste value. So now it's going to start at 50%, which is the default position for the EQ. And this volume knob puts it, when the kick hits, you can actually make the bass go up or down. And obviously for this we want to go down, so just set it right there. You'll be able to set it to taste later. Tension is how strictly it follows the shape of the kick. I usually just leave this at half at default, but you can turn it up or down, and it'll affect how fast or slow the frequencies go up or down. And this decay kind of does the same thing. It'll let, if you push it more this way, the bass frequencies will take a little bit longer to come up, versus like this it'll be like instant. So I usually just leave that at half. Just like get to this point right here and uncheck mute, or else it'll mute your kick. See, this is with just the kick playing. You have to uncheck mute so the kick will play. So just get to right here as your bass line, and then you can mess with these later. And then what you want to do is, I'll just do it on a new EQ, put a Fruity Parametric EQ2 on here, and like I said, you want to right click on this low shelf. See this last band right here? Right click on that and go to link to controller, and then go to, see, this is the first one I have, this is the original one, this will be our new one right here. Just click peak and LFO, then press accept. And there you go. Now this is going down. Now how I have it on this one. Oh wait, my bad. I'll have it on this one. As you can see, it goes a lot further down. So that's off. This is on. Okay, and then so I'll just match these settings. See, I have it going all the way down. Decay half, tension half. So I'll just knock this down. There you go. That's all you gotta do. And like I said, you can do other things like make the bass go up. Sometimes I do that. It kind of does help the bass and the kick glue if they're not actually clashing frequency wise. if you have like a nice high pass on the bass instrument, you could actually knock this up a little bit when the kick hits, and it'll kind of blend it in a little better. We keep that like that, and I'll show you actually what the bassline knob does. So see, I'll play it like that. See, like that? It controls it where it starts. See that? And usually you would just mess with this in a separate EQ. I always keep it on 50%. Just get that 50%. Or you could just type in 0.5. So, but yeah, that's it. That's all you gotta do. Alright, peace out.